Yes, my people, I don't come again to update our mindset. As you all know, everything when they happen, there is a reasons for everything when they go on. So right now, when they consign billboard, when they put for Abuja, consign the judgment when they go on for tribunal. Yes, now, because they know say yes, all eyes on them now. Oh, they don't kata kata. They don't see where to drop leg again. The billboard where they put for Abuja, all eyes on judiciary. Wetin concern the way they go remove them. May you know say yes, all eyes on judiciary. It don't they give them threat, don't they give them sleepless nights. Say yes, Nigeria, they don't wake up now, put eyes on them. Yes, una must pronounce that judgment accordingly to law. Yes now. But right now, me I don't want to talk too much. I want to bring up the video so that una go see am wetin dey go on. How our market women take they carry bag. In fact, they wear the clothes of all eyes. They don't print clothes now. Make I break am down. They don't print clothes now. They don't print bag. In fact, they don't print spoon. Anything when you know when they print table, they don't print them right. All eyes on judiciary. Shebi they show these pictures. These pictures, so you they see them. Now that be the pictures of what they go on now. I don't want to talk too much. I want to bring up the video. Make una hear when they analyze the reason why they put up that billboard. When the says what billboard, what the concern billboard concern the case where they go for tribunal. But they go remove them because that billboard now, it they give them sleepless nights. And foreign bodies don't involve for this case so. So right now, as I bring up this video so, I want to use God name beg you. Make sure so you go like, comment, and share. Very important. Share them so that people will never see them. They go see how the billboard where they put all eyes on judiciary now for Abuja. But how they take the wear the clothes, they give them sleepless nights. So that when I go no say yes, there is hope for obedient movement. So right now, I want to bring up the video. Now watch.
Billboard with the inscription, "All Eyes on the Judiciary," that was erected in Abuja a few days ago has been removed. Such billboards have been making the rounds on social media and have also made it in a few other states. Now, the essence, according to the sponsors, is to remind the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal that Nigerians are watching as the date for final judgment of the presidential election draws near. Now, this one in Abuja, according to a supporter of the APC, Woye, on X, if you want to call it Twitter, on Twitter, he says it breached due process and the violators will be investigated and have their licenses retrieved. But in reaction to this, Adebowale says, very good, because there is law in this country and we should try as much as and we should try to obey the law. This country should not be a kangaroo kingdom. For human rights lawyer Effiong, it says removal of billboards stating "all eyes on the judiciary" is a violation of the constitutional right to freedom of expression. There is nothing inciting in this message and no one should be targeted for that. The law allows the court to be amenable to criticisms and scrutiny. But reacting to him, Chris says it is an act of intimidation of the judiciary and you know that, counsel. That's responding to him. But more reactions. Victor says any evidence to prove that due process was not followed. We already know why they want to remove the billboard. But the interesting thing is that the message has already been passed. It has achieved its purpose. It is what it is. It is what it is. For Nelson, he said, personally, there is no major issue with the statement on the billboard, regardless of who you support, Tinubu, Atiku, or Obi. Everyone's eyes right now is on the tribunal judges. I mean, I heard that the DG of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ACON, that's Olalekon Fadolakpo, has queried the Director of Regulations over his approval of this advert, saying that the advert is capable of instigating public unrest and breach of public peace, as it is a clear blackmail against the Nigerian judiciary. And
so the Labour Party is going to court. You have evidence that this election, that there was at least vote rigging in these elections. What evidence do you actually have that even though there may have been irregularities, that there may have been inconsistencies, what evidence do you actually have that these inconsistencies would have actually changed the result?
The evidences are, one, the direct transmission of results from the polling units as clearly and objectively provided for in the law and in the INEC guidelines were not followed. Next evidence is that the collation of results from the ward units all the way to the national did not make reference and did not compare and did not confirm correctness and authenticity of those figures with IREV. IREV was absent. So these are key evidences. I beg to say that election is comprised of voting, in the case of Nigeria and the new Electoral Act, transmission, collation in accordance with the Electoral Act, and declaration in accordance with the Constitution. What we noticed on Saturday is that after voting, everything else failed and fell into the hands of others besides the INEC. These are the evidences we have. And there is inconsistency between figures now on IREV and declared figures for that. Then there is also the figures we have with our party agents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of what you've just said outlines, what I was saying earlier, that there may indeed have been inconsistencies. There may have even been corruption.